Hidden Valley Road is the most unsettling family portrait you will read this year. It will also be the most compassionate. Plot and structure. This book reads like a thriller. Robert Kolker follows the Galvin family across decades, beginning in post-war Colorado. 12 children fill the house, producing chaotic scenes that never feel confusing. Kolker alternates chapters between family chronology and medical history breakthroughs. The structure keeps tension high, even though outcomes are known from page 1. You feel the suspense of whether hope or tragedy will win. Short scenes switch rapidly, mirroring the family's own dizzying emotional swings. Medical passages never bog down because Kolker uses vivid metaphors and patient voices. Footnotes and sidebars are absent, letting narrative drive remain unbroken. By chapter 5, timelines converge, and the emotional punch lands harder. The pacing proves Kolker's magazine background offers transferable storytelling skills. Readers new to nonfiction will not miss traditional plot arcs. Instead, real-life supplies twists stranger than anything imagined. The result is immersive and startling from first line to afterword. Put simply, structure fuels both empathy and momentum. Photographs included in the print edition deepen your spatial understanding. Maps of the Air Force-based childhood surroundings would have been welcome. Still, absence lets imagination build the neighborhood's claustrophobic feel. Mental health lens. The science here never forgets the humans. 6 of the Galvin sons develop schizophrenia, shattering mid-century optimism. Kolker traces misdiagnoses, experimental drugs, and institutional failures with surgical clarity. He interviews doctors who once blamed cold mothers and punishing fathers. Their candid admissions of error feel shocking, yet hopeful. The book doubles as a primer on shifting psychiatric theories. From Freudian suspicion to genetic sequencing, each era offers partial truths. Kolker explains complex studies in plain language without oversimplifying. You learn about copy number variants and dopamine pathways through family anecdotes. Stigma is dissected, showing how secrecy compounds biological risk. Kolker foregrounds the affected siblings' voices, granting them overdue agency. Their journals, drawings, and phone calls appear without sensationalism. Sisters provide counterpoint, revealing gendered blind spots within treatment. By combining lenses, Kolker critiques systems while honoring individual pain. The mental health commentary feels rigorous, yet intimate. Kolker consults geneticists to clarify statistical probability versus deterministic fate. That nuance prevents sensational headlines about a single schizophrenia gene. Readers finish empowered to discuss complexity with friends and policymakers. Narrative voice. Kolker writes with journalistic distance and novelist heat. His tone never turns voyeuristic, even during brutal psychotic episodes. He centers observation, letting readers supply moral judgment themselves. Metaphors come sparingly, but land hard, like broken glass under hallway lights. Dialogue springs from taped interviews and legal documents, giving authenticity. Kolker resists beautifying mental illness. Hallucinations stay jagged and incoherent. Still, he finds surprising humor in mundane sibling banter. That levity prevents emotional fatigue over 400 pages. The author briefly inserts first person during archival discoveries, heightening immediacy. Otherwise, he remains invisible, trusting primary sources to vibrate. Sentence length varies, building rhythm that echoes manic and depressive cycles. Chapters end on images, not cliffhangers, respecting non-fiction ethics. You leave chapters feeling unsettled yet informed, a rare balance. The voice proves empathy can coexist with skepticism. That blend keeps pages turning faster than typical literary reportage. He cites Truman Capote, yet avoids Capote's self-insertion mistakes. Endnotes reveal meticulous fact-checking, reinforcing trust. Transparency earns Kolker the family's collaboration and the reader's confidence. Why it matters today. The Galvin saga mirrors current mental health debates. America still underfunds psychiatric research, especially genetics. Insurance hurdles echo the family's battles from the 70s. Reading the book exposes policy gaps no white paper can dramatize. Kolker's narrative also challenges the bootstrap myth dominating American culture. The Galvins enjoyed military health benefits, yet still slipped through cracks. That contradiction undercuts simple explanations about treatment access. Family memoir intersects with public accountability, suggesting communal responsibility. Readers may rethink language like crazy after seeing its real cost. The book arrived amid pandemic anxiety, making its resonance louder. Isolation, misinformation, and genetic concern feel familiar to today's audience. Book clubs have used it to spark mental health fundraising. Educators assign chapters in neuroscience and journalism classes. Public conversation broadened because narrative reached people numbers alone could not. That influence makes the book essential, not optional, reading. Lawmakers have cited the book during committee hearings on mental health parity. Social workers distribute copies in training programs to illustrate intersectional care. The ripple effect proves stories can achieve measurable change. For deeper analysis and sources, check out the full article linked in the description.